So, I gotta tune up, and when I tell you, I'm scared of my French after I read the translation of my English. I'm playing a hymn, which is probably phonetically, in the way I say things after living my life in the South, probably accurately reflected in a hymn, but this is a hymn. I wanted to, hold on while I get this room is cooled off. And this is a mandolin. They're very particular about the weather. Fortunately, the weather this week has just been nasty, so it's pretty much stayed tuned. I decided I'm going to play a hymn. What's it going to be? And I'm sitting there in the garden, the Serenity Garden, listening to the leaf blower. And I looked up across the lake, and it's all nice, everything. There's that iconic, literally the icon, which is the fruit, the old rugged cross. The old rugged cross is good. Then I remembered when we got here on Saturday, I went to Lakeside Chapel and looked out across the lake. Or anybody else out there, and I saw a deer right down in front of that cross, right down the lake. Well, maybe I'm supposed to play as the deer, which is good, but it's 568 the hymnals, I think. But Old Rugged Cross is good, as the deer's good. I'm trying to decide. And while I'm doing that, the leaf blower guy is just getting closer. And he's coming around the hill, and he's up at the Lakeside Chapel up on the platform. And he just got it going full throttle, blowing stuff everywhere. And I said, Lord, I understand. You want I'll Fly Away. So we're going to do I'll Fly Away. In order to do this, we're going to do something that might not technically be allowed in the Anglican communion. And I hope Father Dane, if he's still here, will give us dispensation. And that is, I want to ask you all to use your memory and say stuff out of your mouth that is not written down verbatim right there in front of you. Everything we do, it seems to me, in Episcopal churches, we read out of the book, we read off the sheet, whatever. So I want to give you a little refresher before I start this hymn, because like my family who was just up here, the rest of them, I can't sing and I'm not going to try. So I'm going to play the melody one time, and then what I've got at least here is 3 verses, and y'all probably know most of them. I want to remind you what the order is, okay? The first one is Some Glad Morning. And then the second line is To a Home. So Some Glad Morning, to a home. Next one, When the Shadows. You all know that one, when the shadows of this life are gone, like a bird from prison falls up life. And the third one is Just a Few More Weary Days, and To a Land Where Joys Will Never End. So if I remember while I'm playing the chords, when I come around to the beginning, and the whole thing just goes verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, verse, chorus, and out. I'll try to say the first word to remind you. So, but I got it. It's some, then when, then just. And y'all have got to help me out, because the mandolin is not really a lead instrument. And so when I start playing chords on it, you're not going to know what I'm doing unless you're already singing. So let me get this thing set up. Okay, let me get through the melody one time before we start, so we'll start together.